Hey, today we're going to do a boot camp, and you want to use a wall, and then also you want to use dumbbells if you have them, but no big deal if you don't. Let's start in a seated down position. You're going to flex your toes and reach over, stretching your hamstrings. Great, and just stay here, keep breathing, just taking deep inhales and exhales. And stretching through the hamstring a little bit deeper, because what we're going to start with today are legs. We're doing 7-minute series. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to tell you about what we're doing, but you can keep stretching anything that feels necessary. So what 7-minute is for new people is that you go for 7 minutes straight, and then at the end of 7 minutes, you're done. So you just repeat the series. We'll be on different timing. So the first thing that you're going to do is wall sit. So as when I said you need to have a wall, and you're doing lifting the heels up and down, up and down. So you're just lifting the heels 20 times in this wall sit, and that's your first thing. And then the second thing you're doing is a squat, lateral kick right, and squat, lateral kick left. So get down low, squat, and kick. Try to actually tilt the body and then come back. So a lateral tilt, you're tilting, you're back to your squat, you're tilting, so you've got the balance. It's okay if it's not that high. Bridge with your heels raised. Yeah, there's like a trend here. You'll see heels raised a lot. So heels raised here, bridge on the ground. It's up like this. Squeeze the glutes, and you come back down. And you've got 20 of those. And then you have 45 calf raises. So calf raises are just up and down. See the heel lift trend today? So in the calf raises, you can add in weights. That's when I said if you wanted to have weights, you could hold them. You can also add in weights to like on your wall sit, or if you're coming down and kicking, you could also grab the weights. So those are all places you could grab weights if you want to make it harder. You don't have to though. So it's 7 minutes. We're going to go through the whole thing. I'll do it with you, but you might be on different time than me. Yay, let's just get into it. So I'm going to get it started, and I'll give you 5 seconds. So here we go. You're starting with wall sit. So you've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're at your wall sit. So here, abs are engaged, and you're just lifting heels up and down. Heels up and down. Nice and simple. You push into the ball of the foot. You've got 20 times up and down. You want your head, your tailbone to be straight when you're on the wall. Sometimes I slide, so I do it on the ground. Just lifting up and down 20 times. And then you go into these squats. It's okay if you're not there yet. You go into squat, lateral kick, and then squat, you just switch to the other side. 1. And it's 30 total squats, not 30 total each side. It would be 15 each side. So 30 total squats and down. So those are your squat kicks. Keep it up. Whew. So this is obviously focusing just on the legs right now. We've got more coming up that focus just on the arms and just on the core. So you have 30 of these, and you're counting that to yourself. I'm going to go on and show what's next just so you know and remember how to do it. It's the bridge with the heels up. So here, heels are up, and then it's a regular glute bridge. Again, if you have weights, you could add them here. Up and down. So I'm going to show just if people have weights and you want to add them in to the workout, but it's not necessary. You could put them here. Down, up, and down. So you're squeezing the glute. That's your bridge lift with the heels up, which is what you go into after the squat kick. Make sure you're breathing. Keep it up. You're doing good. And then you go into the calf raises. So after you've done the bridge with heels up, calf raises are just lifting the heels. They're heel raises, really. They work the calves. They're also called heel raises. So, and you have 45 of those, and you can do them really quickly. Again, you can hold weights like I'm doing. You can hold them on your side, in front of you, and you have 45 of those. And we just keep going until you get to 7 minutes, and right now you're at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Whew. This is it'll get your heart rate up, but it's actually a low impact beginning. So not too much jumping to start with. but you will feel it, hopefully, in your legs. Keep it breathing. And just remember, after you finish with the calf raises, you just start all over. You keep going. So you start over with what you did at the beginning, which was the wall sit heel raise. And wall sits, head and tailbone are always in a straight line. Abs are in. So it does use your legs, but your also core is really tight here. That's going to protect the back. And make sure that the head is back. You don't want to be leaning forward at all when you do a wall sit. You want to actually be pretty upright. Shoulders relax. Hands can be here, down here, on your thighs. And 20 of those. So this will get into the quads and the calves. And then squat, kick, right, left. Remember, if you're not on my timing, it's okay. You're at 3 minutes and 53 seconds. Oh. Keep it breathing. The great thing about the 7 minutes is you just get to go on your own timing. Keep the form. Try not to take many breaks in between. At the end, you get a break. If you do need to grab some water, it's hot right now in New York, so that's totally okay. But try not to take a break for too long. Just a quick little bit of water. Because at the end is really when you break. The bridge with heel raise. So you're at 4 minutes and 54 seconds. Excuse me. So, heel raise, bridges. Squeeze. On the bridge, you want to get up high with the hips so that you're really using your glutes and you're really using your hamstrings. When you get up top, you have a little squeeze. So just take a little squeeze up top and then you come back down. Good. I was watching a British woman teach workout today, so I might use some British ways of saying things like that. Have a little squeeze. She's from the 70s. Okay, and then you go into calf raises. You've got 45. Maybe you're off or on. Different than my timing. I'm just going along. You're at 5 minutes and 49 seconds. Whew! So you've only got really 1 minute right now left, and you want to go just all the way to the end. So it doesn't matter if you're on like the second series, number 20. You want to go all the way until I say stop. Just keep it going. Keep it breathing. You're doing great. Again, you can add in weights. Keep it up. Great, you've got 30 seconds right here, so you want to go all the way to the end, even if you're starting over. Like, for example, I'm starting over, that's fine, because you want to go all the way till the 7 minutes hit. You got it. Four seconds. 3, 2, and 1. And you are done. Take a moment, breathe, grab some water. Really important for water, even if you're not too sweaty yet. And we're going to stretch your calves. So, wall is a great place to stretch your calves. I do this one a lot. Another nice way to stretch calves on the wall is to flex the foot and put it against the wall like this, and then you walk up to it like very closely, almost like you can take your nose to the wall. And that's another great way to stretch the calves on the wall. So those are two options you can do stretch the calves. You might want to also do some other stuff like stretching the hip flexor and so on. We're not getting straight into the next 7-minute series quite yet because we have a cardio break. It's not exactly a break, but anyways, keep stretching. I'm just gonna tell you what's next. So we're gonna do 2 minutes of cardio, and we're gonna start with speed skaters. So speed skaters are where you're reaching right, try not to put your foot down, and reaching left, right, and left. We'll do that for 45 seconds, and then I'll just tell you what's next. We're gonna go for 2 minutes. So we just want to get the heart rate up going for 2 minutes, get a little bit sweaty in here. Also, it's going to be a lot of legs cardio because we just did legs, so that's the way that it's going today. All right, so stand it up. We're going to start with the speed skaters for 2 minutes of cardio straight. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. So speed skater, you jump and you touch and you reach. You try not to put the foot down in this jump. Out, try not to put it down, and then big jump here, side to side. So that's your speed skater. Good. Nice and quick, long jumps, a lot of power. It's a plyometric as well as getting some cardio in, so lots of fun. Keep it going, off one to the other. You've got 15 seconds, and then we're going to take a change to a squat, touchdown, and jump up. So that's what's coming up next. But keep up the speed skaters. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You touch down, you jump up, you're in a squat. You're going side to side. Not jumping today, no big deal. You can just come onto the ball of the foot like we've been doing. Great, keep it up. You're doing good. Keep breathing. Very important. Awesome. Keep it going. You have 15 seconds, and then we're going to end this 2 minutes with a high knee 30-second sprint. So it's going to be a fast sprint. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Take this fast. This is your last sprint. This is 30 seconds. Fast. Pump the arms. If you're marching, you're just marching, that's fine. You're doing low impact. Keep it up. Awesome. Keep going. You have 10 seconds right here. A little bit faster if you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Grab some water, and we're going to go almost right into it. So, okay. Next is core. Sit up. Only 15. Here's where you can grab weights. Again, for sit-ups. Sit-ups are all the way up and all the way down. You have to control. Not using the back, using the core. Up, down, sit up. 15. Then you're going into a bicycle, leg extended. So that looks like this. You bicycle, this leg goes down and up. So switch. So there's that extra little down and up in there. Straddle reaching through. You straddle your legs out. You reach your arms through. Up. Up. It's nice and quick and small. There are little crunches. Try to get your shoulder blades off the ground. That's a trick. Plank, touch knees. You're here. Plank, you touch. Right, left. It's just like mountain climber. You're just adding in this touch knees. 15, 30, 15, 30. That's it. Awesome. All right, 7 minutes again. I'm going to get you going. Here we go. 4, 3, sit up is first. 2, and 1. Go. Sit up. So you've got 15 just sitting up. Up and down. So 15 sit-ups just up and down, just like this. And then you go into the bike, drop the leg, bring the leg up. So it's a bicycle, but this leg does this extra down and up. I usually do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you have 30 of these. That's 15 each side. So it's 30 total switches. That would be 15 each side. Keep it up. Try to get the shoulder blade off the ground of where you're turning for that bicycle. If you can get both shoulder blades, even better. The straddle reach through is what comes next. I'm just going to go ahead and show it. Hands are one over the other. The legs are up. They can be low. It's going to make it harder. They can be high. It's going to make it easier. You have 15 of the straddle reach throughs after you finish the bike. Strong legs helps on the straddle reach through. Sometimes I flex or I point through the ankles, but you want to do one. Neck, if your neck's starting to hurt, you put your hands behind your head on the straddle reach through. That's 15 of those. And then you have these plank taps. Just like mountain climbers, you just switch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you want to speed it up, you want to make this fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Totally okay. If you're not going on wrist today, then you're going to do knee drops in your forearm plank. All those options. This is all about the core, 7 minutes of core. And then once you finish, you just start all over. So I'm going to start over here with the sit-up. And if you have a weight, you add it in like this. You can reach the arms up. Makes it a little bit harder with or without a weight. Forgot to mention that the first time. If you reach the arms up, they go over the head, at a diagonal, and then over the head. Without the weight, still hard. 15 sit-ups. This is a way to make it harder. So reach up and down. Reaching up over the head. So 15 of those, and then you're into the bike, extended, switch, wherever you're doing. Just keep breathing, keep using your core. It's supposed to get tired in this. Keep it up. Nice and strong, nice and strong. You've got, you're at 3 minutes and 37 seconds. So that's how long you've been going, and we're going to 7. You're doing great. I'm going into the straddle reach through. You might be with me, maybe not. Strong legs. The lower you go, the harder it is. Keep it up. Remember that you exhale on the exertion. So you can hear me every time I'm breathing. It's when I'm exerting. So it's when I'm doing the crunch, or it's when I'm doing the sit-up, or it's when I'm using my core is when you want to exhale. You inhale on the little rest in between. You're at 4 minutes and 35 seconds. Woo! Keep it up, keep it going. Do not forget to breathe. Breathing helps so much in the abs. So every time you exert, breathing. You've got 2 minutes left. You can do it. Maybe you can fit in full 3. 3 times through. Whew. Let's do it. I'm heading back to the sit-ups. Sit-ups, you exhale up and you exhale down, because you have to control yourself down as well as control yourself up. You don't want to just fall back down, because that will start to hurt the back. Keep it up. You're doing good. Stay strong. Strong core. You've got it. You've got 1 minute. 1 minute of the strong core. You can do it. 6 minutes and 27 seconds. So basically you've got 30 seconds left. So nice and strong, you're gonna go all the way to the end of the 7 minutes. So even if you're just starting something new, go all the way to the end. Great, keep it up. You've got 15 seconds, a little bit less than 15 seconds. Here's your 10, 9, good, 8, 7, yes, 6, 5, you got it, all the way, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, take a breather, grab some water if you need some, and let's do, you can do a core stretch. So you could do some cat-cows, kind of, especially the cow part, really stretches out through the core. Also, maybe you might want to do like a downward dog or one of these, what's called up dogs, yoga. Those are great for stretching the core. Or maybe you've got something else that you like doing. And grab some water because we're going into another cardio set. Whew. All right, so speed skater, a little bit different. So you're jumping right, you're gonna bring the leg up, left, bring the leg up, make it harder, take the hop. We've done this one a few times, take the hop, all right? So it's either one, bring the leg up, or make it harder, take the hop. We'll start with that, I'll add on. We've got 2 minutes straight, and we start with that. So it's just speed skater, leg up, or speed skater, hop. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and go. So jump, add the hop if you want, or jump, leg up. You're trying to use the core. You're using the legs, but now you're adding, I mean, you always use the core, but you're really feeling that scooping up when you lift the knee up and you jump into the hop, or just the knee up. Again, shoot across, you got it. Good. Nice. Good, you've got 15 seconds, and we take it down into a cross mountain climber. That's a run. So it goes 1, 2, 3. You're gonna do that in 5, in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. So right here, cross mountain climber, fast. So the knee does not come all the way in. It's not like when we work the core, we're trying to work more this little twist and moving the legs. If you're not doing high intensity, you're just walking the twist. Keep it up. You got it. So you're going all the way to 1 minute 30. We're going to stand up and we're going to do another high knee sprint to finish this off. But keep up this cross. You've got 15 seconds till we stand it up. Really push back on your feet while you're doing it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up and go. So you're into your high knee sprint. Go, 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 go. Good. Make this fast. Pumping the arms helps. You can do it. Nice and strong. You've got 10, 9. You're doing great. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Walk it out and take a breather. And be sure to drink water. So I'm sure you know what's coming up, which is arms. Arms, you start with commandos. Whoa, I just stepped on my phone. It's okay. Commandos goes like this. Down, up, and switch. Up, or you could do 8 one side, 7 the other side, since it's a count of 15. Arm circles. Nice and strong. Nice and fast. Little arm circles. 60. Then you're going into lay down push-ups. So that goes like this. Down, extend here, tuck your toes, straight back up. And again, your choice if you want to go out, a little bit easier, or if you want to bring the elbows in a little bit harder. Then you've got Triceps Scarecrow. That's this one. If you're like, what in the world is that? Palms face back, that's why I'm showing it to you. It's 60. Last thing you have 15 reverse plank. Strong legs, push up, butt comes down, push up, butt comes down. So you are pushing your pelvis up using your arms. Great, let's get it going. Here we go. 4, 3, you start with your commandos. 2, and 1, let's go. Commandos, down and up. If you're new to boot camp and you're like, oh, this is a lot, you can do this on your arms. I mean, on your knees. You do it on your arms. And if you're not going on wrist, remember you can always do things like this on the wall, where you're in a plank. So you're still on the balls of your feet. You've got 15 of those. It counts as 1, the down and up. After you do that, you've got your 60 arm circles. You stand it up, and nice and simple. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Doesn't really matter which way you go. If you can remember, maybe go the other way the next time you do it. So, arm circles right there. Keep it up. And then you go into the lay down push-ups. So, taking it down, arms go out, arms come in, tuck the toes, big exhale to come back up. Those are your lay down push-ups. So down, out, push it up. And you've got 15 of those. After you've done your arm circles, you've got 15 of those lay down push-ups. Again, if you need to go on your knees, no big deal. You can always do it like that if you need to on your knees. So you've got 15 of those. You're doing awesome. Keep it breathing. This is meant to wear out the arms. I'm just going to show you what's next so you're ready for it. You've got these tricep right here. Out, out, out. That's what I call the scarecrow. And the reason I turn around is just so you can see that my palms are facing back. You don't need to turn around. And you've got 60 of those. So after you've done your 15 lay down push-ups, you stand it up and you do 60 of those scarecrows. You again want to do these nice and fast. So it's just like this. Keep it up. Remember to keep breathing, little bends, little straight. And the last thing you do is a reverse plank. So I'll show you that. Your fingertips face your heels. That's very important when you get to this reverse plank. Fingertips face heels. Try to come all the way into a straight line, and then you drop the pelvis back down. There can be a tiny bend in your elbows to go to straight, especially if you have really long arms like me. You don't want to put the pelvis down, drop through, and then just lift up. Drop through. I go from flex to point feet when I do it. If you don't want to put the pelvis down, if you need that break, put the pelvis down in between. You can. It's actually, I think, sometimes a little bit harder. 15 of those. You're doing good. Really push it up there. That's where you're going to feel it. In the delt, you want to get up as high as you can. So don't cheat that, because that's where you're going to feel it. It's when you get yourself up as high as you can. And then you start over with the commandos. So you're at 3 minutes and 35 seconds. If you need a moment rest for the wrist, that's fine. Keep it going. So you're back into the commandos. Once you have finished it, you just start all over and you just keep on going. So keep it going, start into the commandos on the next one. You're at 4 minutes and 5 seconds. You're doing amazing. Keep it up. Keep it breathing. That is not the timer. That's another clock. Nice and strong. Keep breathing. Keep going. You're doing awesome. and down. If you're done with your commandos, you're into your arm circles. So this is targeting the arms. Don't put them down, just little tiny circles all the way to 60. You can do it. Good. Wherever you're at, just keep it going. You're at 5 minutes and 15 seconds. 5 minutes, and so that means you are close to the 7 minutes. All right. I'm on my lay down push-ups. Best one. So on lay down push-ups, it's really important that your core stays in a straight line. Sometimes there's a tendency when you push back up to let the core lag. You want to pull the belly in so that you're going up in a straight line. So if you feel like you can't pull it in, you can do it on your knees. So I'm going to show it right here on your knees. So you go down, arms out, up, engage your core, and you just can lift straight back up if you need to on your knees, which is totally okay. Keep it breathing, you're doing great. Say, I can do this. You're at 6 minutes. You want to start feeling it in your arms. Hopefully you are. Keep it going. You're doing good. Just strong arms. You're pushing up, coming all the way back down. You got it. Nice and strong. Whew. You've got 30 seconds right here, so you're going to finish it off on whatever you're doing, which is your 30 seconds. It doesn't matter even if you've just started something over. You want to just go all the way to the end. So just out, out, out. Great. You've got 10 seconds right here, all the way to the end. You can do it. Good. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Take a moment, take a breather, grab some water, stretch out your arms, and stretch out your wrist. So, great arm stretch right here. You can take the hand right here behind your head. You're going to push. And breathe. Both sides. Good. And also a good wrist stretch. So you can come down to the ground. You're on your knees here. And you can stretch your wrist out this way. It's a great way to stretch your wrists. Toes are fingertips face towards your knees. All right. So sticking with the drill that we've been doing, it's 2 minutes of cardio. So we're going to start with some snapbacks or burpees. If you want to put in a push-up, go for it. If not, you don't have to. I don't know if I just said 30 minutes. 45 seconds of that. So we're starting with that. I'll tell you what we go as we go. Snapbacks are just here and a big jump up. You can add in the push-up if you want extra push-up today. Totally fine. All right, so let's get it going. It's 2 minutes. Here we go. You're going to start with the burpees or the snapbacks. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Great. Keep it going. Remember, if you want to add in the push-up, totally fine. Nice and strong. Y'all are doing awesome. Good. Keep it up. You've got 15 seconds. After 15 seconds, we're going to go into a jumping jack with the crisscross arms. So arms usually go overhead. This time it's going in front. So that's where we're going to in 5 seconds. In 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So you're crisscrossing arms. You can crisscross legs too. I naturally do it, but your legs can also just come together like in a jumping jack. You got it. And you probably guessed it, but we're ending with some high knee sprint. Whew. marching, that's fine. You're doing low impact. Keep it up. Awesome, keep going. You have 10 seconds right here. A little bit faster if you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. So grab some water. Whew. Stretch it out. If you need to stretch out your hip flexors, pull in your heel to your butt, that's fine. Deep breath, other side, stretch it out if you need to. Okay, so let me go over what is next. So this is your last 7 minutes. Yay! That's a jump in, a jump out, push up with hands in triangle. So what is that? Your hands are in a triangle like this. You go out, in, and you push up. That means that your elbows go out to the side, and you push back up. You can go lower than me. Out, in. Again, if you need to put your knees down on the push-up, that's okay. Keep your core tight. That's the most important. 20 of those. You've got 10 tuck jumps. Tuck jumps are nice and simple. Just up, just up. Try to go straight through them, but if you need to take a rest between the jumps so you can stand up and then do another jump. 30 squats. Nice and simple. You just got 30 squats. If you want to take it into squat jumps, make it a little bit harder. Do it. Bike abs. 30, these are your special bike abs we did earlier. So should have those down by now. That's your last 7 minutes. Woo! All right, y'all are doing amazing. You're so close to the end of boot camp. This is a hard push. We're gonna finish it in with this. So let's get going. I'll count you down. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. Get ready for your triangle. Jump out push-ups in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So, again, you make a triangle. Your chest is over the triangle. That's really important. Your chest, not your head, not your chin, your chest. And these are, you jump out, in, and you triangle. Feel free to put your triangle push-up knees down if you need to, because you need to keep the back straight, abs pulled in, and then come back up and jump out and in. You've got 20 of those. Nice and strong. If you're not going on your wrist, or if your wrists are tired, you're here on a wall, same thing. You jump out, in, you triangle, still right here on at your chest. All right, 20 of those. Whew. And then you've got your 10 tuck jumps. So after you finish, so I'm just going to show a tuck jump. Tuck jump comes from a squat. Knees come into the chest, and you come back down, landing in a squat. So you want to land with your knees bent. Landing. You can take off again right from this position, or if you need to stand up in between, take a rest. You start over. Here we go. You try to bring your knees to your chest as much as you can. I have a little bit of a tilt because I come out of squat position, but if you come all the way to straight, that's great. Those are your 10 tuck jumps. Nice and simple. You go into 30 squats. You can also make it 30 squat jumps. So 30 squats looks like this. Again, place you can grab your weights if you have them. If you don't have weights and you want to make it harder, then just squat jumps. They look like this. It's hard right after 10 tuck jumps, so it's great if you really want to put that hard aspect into the workout. Go for it. Squat. Y'all know squats like you're sitting back. Your knees are always over your second, your third toe. You're doing great. Keep it up. So just squat looks like this if you're squatting. Or you've got your weights and you're squatting with your weights. Awesome. And then you finish it off with the bike abs. You've already done it once, you know it. Keep it up. Nice and strong. You're at 2 minutes and 45 seconds. This is your last one. I know it's hard because it has jumping involved with the strength, but you can do it. Really push it. Say, I can do it. Remember to breathe. You're doing great. You're at 3 minutes. Oh, I have to sneeze. Okay, you're at 3 minutes and 20 seconds. And once you finish with the bike abs, remember you start all over and you go till the very end. Just like in core, when you're doing triangle push-ups, you also exhale in the exertion. So that would be when you're coming up from the push-up. You're doing good. Keep it up. You're at 4 minutes. So you've got 3 minutes left. Try to get through it at least twice. I know you can do it. Say, I can do it. Woo. Keep it breathing. When you squat jump, you land full feet. You take off of full feet. So you never want to take off from just toes. Whew. You got it. You're at 5 minutes. So you have 2 minutes left. Say, I can do this. I can do 2 more minutes of high intensity working out. Nice and strong. Finish it off. Nice and strong. Finish it off, booth camp, with the bang. You got it. Keep it going. You have 1 minute. 1 minute. You can do it. That's all you've got. Remember to breathe. Even if you're close, even if you're starting over for a 3rd time, just keep going. You're going to go all the way to the end. You're doing awesome. You have 15 seconds. That's it. Nice and strong till the end. 10, 9, 8, 7. You're doing good. 6, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and you are done. Woo. And grab some water and towel off if you need to. Whew, great. So let's do some stretching, just a little bit. And then we're going to finish with some toning and then a cool down. So let's stretch out your legs in a lunge position. Deep breath. Good. Just breathe. You want to hold it about 30 seconds here. Your knee is in the direction of your toe. Your knee is over your ankle. We're going to do both sides. So after about 30 seconds, you're just going to switch it around and do the other side. Try to keep your hips even, so I put my hips here, my hands here. If you need to put the knee down, that's okay. I have a very tight right hip, so I can't go very far. Your lunge might be a lot bigger than mine right now. And just breathe. You want to hold it about 30 seconds. So we're really trying to release the hip flexor that we just worked a lot in stretch and squats. Good. About 30 seconds, you'll take it out. Take a breather. We're going to stretch your arms. So you're going to take your palms, reach them out away from you. You're going to protract and retract the shoulders gently. So out and in. Just out and in. Out and in. And then you take it behind you. Palms face you. And you do the same thing. I bend my elbows so you don't want to lock them out. So out and in. Really simple. Out and in. Out and in. And then here, if you want to take a good pull down, I'm really sweaty, so my hands are not staying together, but you can pull down and stretch it back there. Good. Let's reach it up. Let's take a side stretch. Pull your arm over, stretch side body. And the other side. Pull over, stretch side body. Awesome. We're going to take it down and we're going to finish with some core. So just a little bit of core toning to finish us off for the day. So all the way to the ground. We're going to start with circles. So these are counts. So if you're still stretching, you want to join in with me in a moment. If you need some water or something, that's fine. You're going to do some circles. So what it is your feet are either on the ground, or if you have a wall near you, you could do a 90-degree on the wall, a little bit harder. But I'm going to show you on the ground. Your hands are behind you, and you're circling 15 times to the right, and then 15 times to the left. So it looks like this. One shoulder blade, up, 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 up. Other shoulder blade, and then you release. Here's your exhale when you go up. Draw navel to spine. Try to keep this all neutral. Don't tuck the tailbone or anything. You're just drawing navel to spine. So we're doing 15 one way and then 15 the other. Try not to squeeze the legs. You want to just draw the navel to the spine and just be using your oblique, your transverse. You can join in whenever you're ready. It's on your own counts. The head is released in your hands. So if I would undo my hands, my head would just fall onto the ground. I'll show you how much. So it would just fall straight down. So you really want to have the head released in the hands and the gaze stays at the ceiling. You don't tuck your chin in. So no chin circles. These are chest circles. So think of the chest is going up and around and the chin is just going for a ride with the chest. Nice and strong. They don't have to be fast. You do 15 one way and then you switch and you do 15 the other way. You're doing awesome. Calm down the breath, calm down the body. You've got 15 one way and then 15 the other way. And when you're done, you're just going to take a little stretch in your bridge. So once you finish your 30 total, just 15 each way, take a bridge stretch. So that is not exactly a glute bridge because you're going to go a little bit higher, but that's going to stretch out your core. And you just breathe here. Try to relax your shoulders. It's a great stretch for the back as well. Roll it down. Last toning thing we're doing is a back and a core. And it is on your stomach. So join in with me. When you get there, you're squeezing your glutes. You're gathering up your inner thigh so they're together. Your arms are behind you. Your arms go forward in front of you. You lift up and you come back. As you go forward, you inhale. As you go back, you exhale. It is not a big lift up. You do not have to lift up the head. So you've got 15 of those. They're not really supposed to be that big. And after that, we will stretch in a child's pose and cool down, and you will be done. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Make sure you keep squeezing your glutes because that is going to help protect your lower back. You will feel some in your lower back, but you don't want to feel it intensely like a sharp pain. If this is too much, you just leave your hands here and you just lift up and down. Like that. 15. If you have any sort of shoulder injury, rotation doesn't happen for you, that's fine. You can just leave your hands here, shoot them out, lift up, and bring them back. Forgot to say that at the beginning. Or if you have small space. When you're done, you're going to stretch it back into child's pose, and we will cool down, stretch, and you'll be done. So we'll all meet up together here. And when you get to the child's pose, you just want to take 3 to 5 breaths and just relax for a moment. Drop your head and just breathe. And then you're coming out of the child's pose. You're going to take a twist. So you're going to take your right arm underneath your left shoulder. So I'm going to try to reverse here. So it looks like this. And you place your hand down. This is a shoulder stretch. It's a back stretch. And you push into your hand that's on the ground. That's, for you all, that's the left hand. And you're pushing it into the ground. And you're just trying to relax, stretch your shoulder. Whew, and you're going to do both sides. So you do both sides like this. So out of your child's pose, you're just going to come into stretching your shoulders. Oh, I have sweat dripping in my eyes when I do that. And take it back up. And we're just going to finish it off in a seated position. So once you've done both sides, we're just going to finish it off, rolling the head. One way. And the other. And that's it. Big inhale, big exhale. You're done.